And we back. Welcome back to another episode of the Get Buckets podcast, powered by Harwood Ain't Basketball. I'm your host, Musa Moretti. Today I got the sixth senior coming on from Carolina High School, Z Spurgeon. What's good, my boy?
What's good, bro?
So, I actually just had your teammate on here for the last one, but, you as well had a very successful season, leading your team 40-point game, 27-point game, all region, all county. You really put it on over there for the team this year. And the first thing I really wanted to talk about, I talked about it with Mike as well, is, this was one of the most successful Carolina seasons in recent history since, 2014. And I just wanted to ask if you would give me a summary of both the season as a whole for the team and you just personally.
The season as a whole, the team, man, I feel like we did pretty good. The little guys from JV from last year, they did their part. They stepped up, helped the seniors out by making it to playoffs. Making it to number two in our region. They started pretty good, man. That kind of made me happy by them. Showed me that they got a lot of they got a lot of things ahead of them, man. And personally, my season, I feel like I did pretty good. I probably could have did more as the season kept going on. I probably could have trained more and got better to help the team. But other than that, I feel like my part I did pretty good, and everybody else did pretty good also.
Word, yeah. And you even brought up the playoffs. Do you know, Mike didn't have an answer, but do you know how many years it's been for Carolina since they've made it to the playoffs last?
Yeah, I know it's been probably since I think it was 2012 or 2014 since they made it to the playoffs. It's been a long time.
Wow. Yeah, man. So, just doing that, I know Coach Fair's been there for years, but that's definitely something for y'all, man. So y'all can carry with y'all. And, I was even talking about how that will lead into the next group of guys coming through, since now they finally got that winning culture back.
Yeah.
Next thing I just want to ask you is, it was your last season. What was your favorite moment from the season as a whole? What was one moment that really stood out from the rest?
Let me see. Favorite moment I could probably think about is when I'll probably go with Carolina when we took our first dub in the region. When we took our first dub, that's when I think that's our best moment, because that's when everybody was happy, man. The team celebrated. We went out to eat and everything to celebrate our first win, because we knew once that first win started, we was finna go on a winning streak, and probably hoping to make it to state championship or something like that.
Yeah. Who did y'all play?
In the first round we played Chester, and we tough loss, man. We lost 59-65.
Oh, word. Wait, hold on. But what game was it that y'all won? Wait, first game in region. Who'd y'all beat?
First game in region, if I'm mistaken, I think it was Chapman, I want to say.
Okay, yeah, that's the game. You did real well that game. You did real well. That's when you finally hopped on Twitter.
Yeah.
But you've been playing with Mike for some time now. You've been on varsity since freshman year or sophomore year?
I played varsity ever since my sophomore year.
Okay. I talked to him. He's been on varsity all four, but how has it been, just the progression with him and you? I know y'all like the main team leaders, but how has it just been playing with him these past couple years?
Man, if I go back, it was probably some of the best years I had with him, bro. Ever since going all the way back into middle school, elementary, playing with him, going all the way up to the same high school playing with him, Tom. We just progressed and got better with each other and everything, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And yeah, and I was even saying like this was the year, like I could tell even last year, even though y'all didn't win a whole lot, I could tell I was like this team, even though historically they hadn't been doing well, but their senior year, that y'all really had everyone returning, all your main guys returning. So, y'all really had everyone.
Right.
And then one part of the season I really want to point out is, before region, y'all had, I think gone on like a bit of a losing streak or something like that. Probably like a good amount of games lost, but then region comes and y'all really show what's up. Y'all started turning it around, and after that that's when y'all season got turned around for real.
Yeah, man. I was telling the guys we started a lose streak. We started against Hillcrest. We lost.
Yeah.
Tell them, man, don't worry about the game. Move on to the next game. We kept losing. That's when we all just had to meet up. Talk it out. Explain all the problems why we not winning no games. After we had that little meet up, man, that's when we went a little winning streak.
Yeah. And I mean, I was even saying that region was really wide open. I knew TR was a good team, but I was like, between everybody else, like that was anybody's region to take. Next thing, I think we already talked about this in private, but after you graduate, what are your plans? Do you still plan on playing basketball in the future at the next level, or what's your plans after that?
Oh yeah, my plan is most definitely going to college. Try to go to the best college I can find for me personally. Just go to college, play for about like 2 years, then transfer to probably like a better college I can go to, and hopefully make it pro.
Word, yeah. Nah, it's definitely seemed like you've been really pushing this year. After you made the Twitter, all that, I was like, and I was always thinking, you could probably play at the next level. I didn't know if that was what you wanted to do, but seeing that's what you want to do, I mean, I definitely think you got the talent. And I don't know, did you catch a dunk this season? I mean, I know you got the athleticism, but did you catch a dunk this season?
Man, I tried against probably like 2 or 3 teams, but I got hung, man. I ain't get one.
No, I was like, I really thought you was about to get one this season, especially when you really started booming it in the summer of last year.
Yeah, man, I tried. I thought I was gonna have a couple fast breaks. I did, but all the games we had, man, very tough games, too close, and I didn't want to take that risk,
Nah, I feel you. And then one part I want to highlight, other people might not know about this, you've been hooping. You used to hoop with the Panthers back in the day. Was that your first AAU team that you really played with, or like introduced you to basketball?
Yeah, that was really the first AAU team I really started with. Started with them probably ever since I was like 5, 6 years old, man, and then went up all until I was probably like 14 and 15 years old.
Word, yeah. And do you have a relationship with Rashad? I know he goes to y'all's rival school, but what's your relationship like with him?
Oh yeah, man, we close, man. That's like a brother to me. Even though he go to like a rival school, anytime I see him, I always dap him up, tell him what's up, see how he doing. That's a brother.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. I remember y'all used to be hooping back in like 2016 together, man. Y'all been hooping for a while, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we covered that. What would you say are some weaknesses and just strengths in your game right now as we speak?
I'm gonna start my weaknesses, man. Let's see. My weaknesses, I probably need to get my 3-point shooting. It's not the best, I can hit a couple shots, but that's one thing I know I need to work on for sure if I want to go to the next level, most definitely. Yeah, 3-point shooting, and probably I can see the floor, but seeing the floor a little more, seeing the open passes when like the paint gets cluttered, and seeing the open pass right there below for the dunk right there. And let's see, my strengths in the game. I live in the mid-range, Mid-range, that's my spot. I love to get to the mid-range, and I love to take it to the hoop. my main two spots right there.
No, for sure. I see that. I see that a lot in your game. And I mean, at least identifying what you got to work on, then at least you know exactly what you got to do in order to get all those things fixed and be successful, like you said, at the next level. Because college don't come easy. You got to have the best people on the floor at all times.
Right.
I asked Mike the same question and everybody else. I don't know if there's anything in particular to you, but what is your way of getting prepared for the incoming game? Before the game starts, like how do you prepare mentally in order to get ready?
Mentally, I'll probably throw in one AirPod or so. It depends how I'm feeling that game or who we facing. I may throw in an AirPod, lock in that way. Or sometimes I take out an AirPod, turn some music on a big old speaker, and let the whole locker room just get loud. We just start yelling, just start jumping everywhere, and that's another way I get turned up and get the team turned up also.
Word, yeah. Nah, I feel you, bro. Y'all really seem like y'all was a family this year. It didn't seem. Now I know COVID had kind of been a part of most of your high school career, especially at Carolina, but this was like the first year y'all really seemed like y'all had a family type bond.
It was, man. The bond was real close, man. Real close. It still is.
Word, yeah. You got any young guys you would want to hype up, shout out? Coming in next year or the next coming years.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shout out my boy Jay Shine. That's my little cousin, man. I know he finna get a bucket next year. My boy Jay Shine, my boy Myson, Cameron Blakely. Let's see. Who else? My boy JG and JB, all coming from 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade, moving up to varsity, man. I feel like they're gonna do some good stuff there, man, for Carolina.
Yes, sir. And I was even talking to Mike about it. Just y'all getting media over there now. I saw A1. They would document some of your games, even documented when you had your 40-point, like let everybody know. What has that been like? Finally Carolina getting some love over there. How's it been just finally getting that press?
It felt good, man. I feel like the school is actually starting to get put out there. You feel me? Like the school is actually starting to get talked about more. We was the underdog for a while. Then once we started getting noticed, people start saying, "Oh, Carolina pretty good this year." I'm like, we got to worry about them. They got some pretty good players and pretty good people that came from JV and moved up and stepped up.
Yeah, I even saw I don't know I forgot his Instagram name, but he even made a little highlight video of y'all for the whole team.
It's my James. Yeah, James.
Okay, yeah. No, that was tough. One of the last questions I really got, what player, NBA or college, whatever you want to say, what player would you say inspires you? Your decision. Who you got?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. The player that inspires me, the way that I play now, is Kyrie. I look at his game every time, man. That's where I really got my shots from my mid-range, my driving. Ever since I was a kid, I always look up his game, see how he finish, see how he shoot, and that's how I learn from there. That's the person I look up to.
Word, man, yeah. Hey, I think Mike actually said the same thing. He did throw in a few big guards in there, but he said Kyrie as well. Everybody wants to be a guard. Everybody want to have handles. So, that's tough. But yeah, Kyrie's a hooper. I don't care what anybody says. Through all the politics.
Right.
The last thing I really want to ask, if all the guys coming up, middle schoolers and younger, what's just some motivation you would give to them, that they might not be used to. You've been through all 4 years, know what it's like playing varsity and all that. What's just some words of encouragement you could give to the young guys coming through Greenville and the area?
Best thing I could tell them young guys, man, just keep playing your game. Don't let no coach, no other player, don't let nobody try to talk you out your game, man. Play your game, just have fun.
Where yeah, no, that's huge, man. That's huge. Just a lot of people get stressed out in the moment, but then you forget that it's just a game at the end of the day.
That's right, bro. I've been trying to tell them that, but sometimes they get into their head, but they got to just think, just the game, man. Just have fun. That's all you need to worry about.
For sure, for sure. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on. I ain't really got any further questions for real, but congrats on a successful season, and I hope to watch you at that next level, man.
Appreciate it, bro. You too, man. Hope to face you in the college too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir. One more year myself, but I got you. It's been fun. It's been fun playing against you these past couple years. All right, man. Stay safe and keep working.
I appreciate the broadcast, bro. Be safe.
Yes, sir, man.